Since 1980, the Olin Hotel has been serving low-income seniors and adults with disabilities, and it is today. When we think back on the very early development of the Olin Hotel in the 1920s, I can envision Etta and John Olin Huntington, the owners at that time, debating with their architect about what kind of materials to use in the building and how it was going to be structured and where it faced. By the 1970s, it became a dormitory and later a home for juvenile delinquents before Senior Housing Options purchased the building and redeveloped it for seniors. So after almost 40 years, it was time to make some revisions and refresh the units and refresh the common spaces. This old building held lots of secrets, and the renovation was not easy. Fifth floor had been abandoned since 1980. Now we're adding 6 units there. So some of the things that we added were not just refreshing the new units, but converting the windows into operable windows, new air conditioning units, new appliances, new flooring that's much easier to maintain. We also enhanced the usability and access within the building. We added windows in the lobby such that it looks like a more vibrant place from the outside. So the lobby was a great addition. We also added a fitness room, which we never had before, the expanded laundry room, a computer lab that upgrades the accessibility to telemedicine or to seeing relatives and being able to access other services through technology. And the courtyard is being upgraded. We'll have an expanded number of planter boxes for our residents to be able to grow vegetables or flowers. We'll have a new barbecue and shrubs and new trees. I think the crown jewel of this project is the addition of 6 units in that 5th floor that we were able to recapture through adding 2 stairwells and a lift. The views from those units are just spectacular. They're very spacious. And in fact, one of them used to be the presidential suite of the original hotel back in the 20s. These 6 new units allow 6 more people to be perhaps escaping homelessness or escaping a place where they can no longer afford their rent, or perhaps relieving a relative of having an extra person in their home. But more importantly, they now have a new home for many, many years to come, giving thousands and thousands of safe nights to low-income seniors and people with disabilities. The Olin is located in a vulnerable neighborhood, vulnerable to losing affordable housing. And so it was the decision of the board of directors to stay here, to put a stake in the ground and remain in downtown.
Being able to have activities again, and because we went a whole year really because of the remodeling and COVID, not being able to gather. But I think the biggest thing is being able to use the courtyard. I really can't wait. I love our courtyard.
I like being on Capitol Hill. That was always my dream. I grew up in Westminster, and I always wanted to live on Capitol Hill. I think the floors are beautiful. I like my cupboards. I just think they did a great job. And the fireplace in the room downstairs, I like the way they did that. Anything you want, it's right there. You walk down the hill, there's the shuttle, and it'll take you anywhere you need to go downtown.
My favorite part of the job is just being able to help the residents with pretty much whatever they need. It can get a little bit challenging if I can't help them, but for the most part, I always try to find the way. We got all these computers and the pool table and the exercise room. I just think it gives people more opportunity to just be more active and social.
It's a perfect place for seniors to be able to access services, transportation, and to be in the center of the city and give diversity to this very vulnerable neighborhood. So now it's time for us to celebrate having 112 seniors remaining in downtown Denver, being true to our mission of senior housing options, and putting that stake in the ground and staying in downtown Denver will be something we can be proud of for many years to come.